Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. We are actually back where the last video started at as well. But we are going to make our way onto the train. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where am I going? This is the train graveyard, by the way. There isn't really anything to do here at the time being. Yeah, so I believe you can actually get into some random encounters there. So I guess if you want to like get, say, a couple of iron bangles or something, you know, you could fight in there for a little while, make some cash, and then buy, you know, your iron bangles if you wanted. I just picked up one earlier. Actually mentioned it in the previous video, but the iron bangles are limited in their location or availability, however you want to look at that. So, you know, if you want a perfect item list or something like that, or you want to get at least one of everything, then make sure you buy one. Hoodlums again. All right, this actually looks like the same guy maybe that we encountered in the other train. You say something? I said, you say something? Okay. Okay, Barret. Got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? It's empty because of guys like you. What does that mean? It says there's more bombings. Only devoted employees would go to work on a day like this. Won't give in to violence. I missed out what he said there. Huh, okay. Alright, so anyways, it looks like some of the employees, or the Shinra employees, are afraid to go to work. What's our next target? Checkpoint. Alright, so this is an interesting part of the game here. I don't know if it's really that big of a deal, but I do want to, I guess, point out one thing, and that's that there's a couple of different items that are obtainable during this, I guess, train ride. I am not really going to focus on, you know, going out of my way to get all of them, because I don't think it's worth it. It's not really worth the time. And we're timed at a certain point here, or we will be timed, and you'll have to make your way through the train cars, you know, within a certain amount of time. And again, to me, I don't know, I just, the items that you can obtain are things like, you know, Phoenix Down and potions, and so, you know, there's just not really anything that's really all that worthwhile. I would say, you know, if you absolutely have to get every single item, you know, I would talk to as many of the NPCs as you can as you make your way between the different cars, but I am not going to, so you'll only see me talk to a couple of people. I think I ended up getting like a high potion or something like that, and then, boy, I think in one of the cars, there's like a thief that'll bump into you and take some of your money. And I think I harassed him until he gave me my money back, but that was about it. So, like I said, it's alright. You can see there the, there's a high potion. There's the counter down there, and, I believe actually if the counter reaches 0, I think you have to jump out. It's either, you either end up jumping out or it's a game over. I actually don't even remember. But, I guess I made it all the way. Let's see, 18. Yeah, this is the one with the thief. So here I busted. And then I actually picked the wrong dialogue option. You have to pick the bottom one. That's right. And there he gives you your money back. And there I almost ran out of time. I was right at 1 second, so. Expect underwear bandits? What? I have no idea what's going on in that train car right there, but I feel like there's some funny business. But all right, anyway, I think this is it. Yeah, I think that's all the cars. Go this way. Okay. Gonna dive out of here. Do I look good in a Shinra uniform? Yeah. You look great just like a man, that's what she said. Oh my gosh. Or that's what Cloud says to her, sorry. How'd you come along anyways? There ain't no time for that. Ain't no time for what? You just asked her a simple question, buddy. No time to waste. Do something. I'm trying to see if I can talk to Wedge there, but, or sorry, Biggs. I think that's Biggs anyway. In the, I don't know, what is that, a suit and a, he's got the mustache on, fake mustache. Get your ass hurt, okay. I forgot, they kind of swear a little bit in this game. It's kind of interesting. Kind of right up my alley. Because I'm a bit of a potty mouth. Anyways. Alright, everything's going as planned. Okay, cool. That's good, that's nice. Okay. Alright, so there's actually two ways to go here. You can go straight down the tunnel, or you can kind of come back towards the screen. If you come back towards the screen here, and I'll show you in a little bit here, but this is going to end up being a dead end where you can fight soldiers. And I don't know if it's really worth the time to do it, but the good thing I guess I'd say about it is it's kind of a good way to, you know, either level or you know, get some. Is it JP? I forget the I don't know if you can't really call it currency, but it's whatever levels up the materia. I guess we'll see once the battle is over. I forget actually right off the top of my head on what that actually is. But anyways, if you wanted to you know, spend a little bit of time to you know, I mean, to be honest, the amount of, again, I can't remember if it's JP or whatever, but the amount that it takes to like level up your materia is insane, and this is not a good place to do that at. So. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Oh, AP. Okay, so it's AP. So sorry about that. Right after, or I just got done playing Final Fantasy Tactics, so I guess I had JP in my mind from that. But yeah. Anyway, so like I said, to be honest, I don't think that this is really worth the time. I guess it's kind of interesting to see. And I think it's actually important later on in the game. There's, I think we come through these, or tunnels like this later on in the game, but I mean, we're talking like probably 40 hours from now or something like that. But yeah, anyways. As far as the enemies here in the tunnels, nothing too fancy. I would say that if you've got Cloud equipped with the lightning, or really anybody equipped with the lightning materia, and then, you know, if you've got the all materia attached to it, this probably wouldn't be a bad place to use that. A lot of these enemies are weak to lightning, so you know, not a bad way to go about it, I guess. But alright, so let's whip through here. Oh boy, yeah, and if I remember correctly, boy, this is a hike coming all the way back to the, I guess I don't really know what this place is called. Oh, here it is. What do you know? The Guard Factory? At least that's what it seems to be. Now, I think I only actually ended up fighting this one battle. I didn't I didn't stick around, but just know that it doesn't stop. There is no way to break into this area. The guards just keep pouring out. And I think as far as like drops go for these enemies, there's nothing really fancy about them either. I think they'll every once in a while drop grenades though. So I don't know, those can be kind of cool, I guess. But as far as usefulness, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Alright. Gained XP and AP. Oh, this might be... Looks like I must have had to get up and do something here, but it's looking like Barret's going to gain a level. Actually, even maybe Tifa. So I guess we will see here once I actually make my way back to the controller, but... yeah, so anyways, that's about it for the guard factory, I would say. For lack of a better term. So if you want to, you know, spend more time here, go right ahead. I believe I just came back here really just to show you guys that, you know, you can all come all the way back here and fight some of these terrorist attacks. Alright, so if you select stay here, 2 more guards will just come out and you'll have to fight another battle. So again, that's essentially that area, I guess, and what happens if you decide to stick around and fight. Alright, let's start making our way back. Make the long journey back. I don't remember 100%, but now again, I don't remember if it's, you know, if you time out on the moving between the train cars. I don't remember if, like, you know, you'll jump out and you'll actually end up closer to the, you know, whatever, I don't know, I'm going to call it the guard factory. But that was my impression. Again, I don't remember if it's a game over, though, if you run out of time, or if you just have to jump off the train early. I thought that's what it was, though. I thought you just end up jumping out earlier, but I might be getting confused with a different area, but... if my memory is correct, that's what happens. Although, again, don't quote me. I'm super rusty when it comes to this game, so... anyways... It probably then, you know, if that was the case, it wouldn't have been such a bad idea to just get caught by the scanner so I could, you know, end up, I guess, closer to where I wanted to be anyway, but, Hey, what do we have here? I think you guys using silk? Okay. I think silk slows you down? It sure looks like it anyway. I think it actually did land on Cloud there. We'll see what his... Yeah, it looks like their ATBs are charging slower than normal. And they actually seem to be visibly moving slower too. Here's Tifa's first... Limit Break Beat Rush. Hers is actually interesting. So most of the characters, when you use their limits, so like we'll take Cloud for instance. When you use Braver, you know, he just runs, jumps up in the air, and then does his whatever damage. And then his next limit break, and again now I don't remember exactly which one it is. I want to say it's like Cross Strike. That's my guess, anyways. You know, so then he'll use his Cross Strike and do his Cross Strike animation. Now, Tifa's, however, actually string together. So once she gets her next limit break, you'll actually see 2 reels spin. So like that's another interesting thing about hers is they're based on kind of like I don't know. It's not really luck. It's not actually luck based because the reels are. I believe Beat Rush is something like, what is it like? I think it says hit or something like that. Actually, I don't remember now. I should rewind actually probably and look at what her reels actually say. But anyways, there's essentially just like a regular power to it, and then if you hit the right spot, it actually powers up that limit. And then there's actually some of the reels later on have spots that will say miss. And that's exactly what will happen too. You'll just completely miss, which obviously is a huge bummer, and you don't want that to happen. So usually I just go for, in most cases anyways, I usually just go for the, you know, whatever one is going to hit. I don't really worry so much about, you know, making sure I get the powered up hits. I kind of just want them to land. So, you know, that's kind of how I go about it. If you're good with the timing, you know, you can just go for the powered up hits and not worry so much about the misses. Generally, as the attacks get more powerful, there will be more opportunities to miss, you know, and probably less opportunities to have those power hits. You know, that kind of just makes sense. But again, very interesting limit, the Tifa's, that is. And so hers, you know, works not quite like the rest of them. Now, here we've got a couple of different paths to take here, and I don't remember all the different spots, but I feel like all of these areas are actually connected in some way or another. There was I actually ran past a ladder, and I don't actually remember where that ladder leads to. I probably should have explored it, but I think I just kind of ran by it and then didn't think about it again. Obviously Wedge here, or Wedge was right outside here, and I wanted to see what he had to say. So I think that's why I ran by that ladder, and you know, unfortunately then didn't really think about it again. But hopefully I didn't miss any treasures. I don't think I did. I kind of looked at the different stuff here that was available, and I didn't really, you know, see anything that stood out where I'd be, you know, all that disappointed if I was to miss it. So anyways, like I said there, if you want to fully explore, I would check out that ladder that I ran by. You'll actually see here, yeah, it's the one to the right of the screen right now. And again, I don't remember where that actually leads. And then this is, I don't believe there's anything out here, no. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, you can check that. You can actually see there's a, it looks like a vent or something like that. So, I'm betting, oh, I bet it leads to right there. So, just to the left of Jesse here, there's a vent. And, yep, I passed it up. So, I think that's where that ladder leads. And then here, this is actually just the way to continue on. We got a save point here, as well as, I don't know what this is here in this bag. Okay, it's a tent. Nice. Those are always useful. If you feel like you need to save your game, not a bad idea. Especially after the fact that we covered a ton of ground here. Well, as far as storyline goes, not so much. I really just kind of ran around a lot and didn't really accomplish much story-wise, but as far as walkthrough purposes, on the other hand, a little bit of a different story. Obviously, I wanted to explore a bit. Gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Sorry. Okay. Wait. Hey, where are we going here? We don't need to go that way. There we go. Let's continue on here. Alright, where are we at now? Ah, yes. The big slide. Whee! I think this is a one-way trip, by the way. I think once you, not that it's that important, but once you slide down there, I don't think that there's any way back. I could be wrong on that, but... Alright, so this area probably will look familiar. Essentially, it's the same setup as the first reactor we were at. So, I don't know whether or not you think that that's lame. I thought it was kind of lame, but I guess I guess it kind of makes sense. There's 8 of these reactors. It probably, you know, makes sense that at least in some ways they're similar or set up similarly. And what are these things? I can't even tell what these are. I'm trying to see here. So if you hit the select button in battle, it brings up this extra like blue bar, if you noticed, up above everybody's names and stuff. Ooh, deadly waste. That I feel like I could make some sort of gastrointestinal joke here, but I don't know. We'll keep it clean. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, if you hit the select button, it brings up a little menu bar. And that'll just show you some different things. For the time being, I believe it actually only will tell you the monster's name. Later on, though, I think it'll actually give you more information. Like, and I'm super rusty on the game, but I thought in one point if you use certain materia, I think it's like the sense materia or something like that. I think it'll give you a little more information there, like current and maximum health, and probably like current and maximum MP of the enemy that you have selected. So that will be, I'll confirm that later on in the game. Obviously, I don't, we're actually severely limited here on our materia and what we can do. So just know for the time being, that's what we've got, and that will, if I remember correctly, will change a bit later on. Alright, so here is the reactor. And what do we got going here? Looks like Cloud passed out. And, yes, okay, so this is I believe this is a flashback. And Tifa is here apparently with her father. Separate soldier and recreational, okay. I hate them all. Ooh. Okay. And I think there Tifa picked up a sword. It looked like, anyways. So more on that later. Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. So yeah, so like I said, that was I believe a flashback. Now, or at least a memory. I don't remember, and again, probably because I'm super rusty, but I don't remember if that's actually Cloud's memory or someone else's. So we will find out more on that scene a bit later. Oh, and what am I doing? I guess I'm standing around again. Okay, there we go. Let's get the show on the road, buddy. Alright, and there it looks like, I assume that was Cloud setting the charges or the bomb. Yeah, alright, so let's move on here. Okay. Alright, so just like, you know, the other, or the last time we were at one of these reactors, run in, arm the bomb, or set the bomb, however you want to say that, and then kind of do a little bit of backtracking and make your way back out. Clunk, clunk. These things take a lot of hits. Alright. Do 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 do. That classic Final Fantasy VII victory music. Love it. Although I think now my favorite is the Final Fantasy 13 victory music. I think that's my favorite now, officially. Oh boy, more of these. God, these things look so goofy. Like, someone just decided to throw a bunch of random pipes and stuff together. I don't know. And then what's going on with his left arm? I think that's the left arm anyway. Just like a swirling pipe. Well, I guess not every enemy has to make sense, right? Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, getting everybody all healed up. Tifa's getting a little low on magic, but I don't think it really matters. I think we've only really got another battle or two before we'll be able to rest and whatnot. Alright, so here is the elevator. So you just run up and interact with the switch on the wall and then run back out here. Okay, looks like we got a treasure chest here too. Nice. Ether, alright, so if you want... Oh my gosh, I forgot this spot. Okay, so you're going to see me fail over and over on this. Basically, this is a little, I guess, a mini game, if you want to call it that. It's not much of one, but basically what you have to do is push all the buttons at once. So Tifa and Barret will automatically, they'll always be synced up. But you basically, I don't know if you want to like count to 3. You'll get the feel for it. But you know, again, you have to hit the button all at the same time, and that's what'll open up the door so that you can continue on. So yeah, I don't know how many times this took me. It was at least 10, I'm guessing. But my timing was just horrible. So again, I don't remember if I like counted to 3 and then, you know, hit the X button. But there it goes. Finally. All right. So I guess it could have been worse. But all right. Anyways, I think we've got one last battle here, it looks like, and then I must run across a save point here soon because it's looking like we're coming up on the end of this video. So anyways, as always, I hope this guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.